salvation and happiness. It's your season. It's your time. God has plans for your life to prosper you and to give you hope and a future. Join us and learn how God's love and power can bring hope and happiness to your life. This is your opportunity for motivation, encouragement, and purpose.
HBCU, stand up. Like Jefferson, let's go. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Either from the SWAC or the MEAC. Come on. CIAA or the CIAC. HBCU is where the beat we compete, but we're family. They're from the SWAC, from the MEAC, CIAA.
Hey, welcome everybody to another episode of the HBCU Alumni House Party. Hey, I'm Anthony Brown. I got my good friend, as always, Monique, all the way from Houston, San Antonio, Texas. How you doing? Listen, I was so excited to see this young lady just a couple days ago. How you doing, love?
I'm great. Trying to rest up from that fabulous weekend we had, but hey.
Listen, we had an amazing time in Houston, Texas. Not too long ago. I am still relishing over the heat.
Yes.
It's hot in Texas, but I was loving it. So anyway, look here real quick. I'm representing Talladega College. On my shirt today, Dr. Billy C. Hawkins, former president of the institution. They dedicated an activity center in his honor. And, Dr. Hawkins was good people. He's doing a great job. Even in retirement, he's still doing some great things. But anyway, listen, let's jump into these hot topics. We got these headlines, right? These HBCU headlines. And let me tell you about the latest headline that I saw that's been talking about. Now, Monique had to get me hip to it because I wasn't hip. I wasn't hip.
You have to watch it.
So, I don't know about you all. Has anybody watched College Hero Celebrity Edition? OMG, this show is different. It takes, I know in the past it's been at Virginia State University. It's been at the University of the Virgin Islands. And it started back in 2004, right? But now they gave it a brand new look, a brand new feel. Now it's on BET Plus. And it was on the campus of Texas Southern University. And how about the fact we were just there? Yes!
Yes, it's a nice campus too. Very good.
Right. I start binge watching this show. Literally just a day or so ago, and I don't want to tell all of it. But first of all, Monique, what's your thoughts on it? Don't spoil it yet. Don't spoil it for them. But what you think? What's your thoughts?
I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I'm glad that the celebrities know that HBCUs aren't just parties. They had to really take that education component seriously.
Now, interesting enough, Nene actually went to Morris Brown.
Oh.
For a couple years, but she had to drop out because she got pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And then also Big Frida, she didn't say she went to HBC, but she actually went to school too for nursing.
Mm-hmm.
And dropped out.
Correct.
So there have been some storylines. And I even know that Ray J, he didn't tell it in here, but Ray J was accepted to Philander Smith College. Went for, I don't know how long he went. He went for a minute. Not long, I don't think. I don't even think long for him to even claim it. But anyway, the show stars Nene Leakes, Ray J, Lamar Odom, Big Frida, Stacey Dash, Dream Doll, India Love, and Slim Thug.
Mm-hmm.
All part of Tiger Nation in their pursuit of higher learning. They're going to earn some special certificate of completion for doing the work. Now, they had to live together. They had to do all the things, just like any other reality show. But now that's Stacey Dash. Woo!
I honestly didn't think that Stacey Dash would put herself in that type of situation. Being her her thoughts on African American history celebrations, and I was like, what? I mean, that was like a clutch my pearl moment when I seen her name on there.
All right, but listen, we're not going to talk too much about it. I just want to just kind of, but what I thought was very interesting enough is that these celebrities really had a chance. I mean, even though Nene had kind of lived it a little bit, these celebrities really learned some very important components of the HBCU culture. And there are 10 things of the HBCU experience that no matter what HBCU you went to, big, small, 2-year, 4-year, public or private, that we all have a connection to, right?
It's facts.
So we're gonna run through these real quick before we bring on our guest this afternoon. So one is that HBCUs have a sense of community. You know, we believe in the connection of each other. You know that connection. No matter where we come from, we all are living in this space, and we got to make it happen.
I agree with
also, here's another one. The second was the yard is not just, grass and trees. The yard is more than just a structured campus. The yard is where everything happens. That's where a random step show, it's just the hangout spot. It is it's the announcements, it's the marching band kickbacks. It's everything. The yard is everything. Greek life is real. And don't walk on somebody's plot.
That's a fight. That's a fight right there all day.
Oh my God. And speaking of that community and that connection, how about family? And not only family, but our faculty and staff were also family. They looked out for us, right?
That's true. Even on the show, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but keep watching the show. You're going to be like, Mo is right.
Okay. All right. Oh, how about this one? The cafeteria doesn't always hit, but when it does,
that's
fried chicken Wednesday, fish Friday.
That's fact.
It's a banger. It's a banger.
That's fact.
How about this one? Extracurricular activity like the Olympics.
It is.
Actually, like they're listening, competition all the way. From the dance lines to the cheerleaders to the fraternities, sororities, to the organization. Doesn't matter what, it's a competition.
Spades, whiz, anything.
All of that. Competition.
I agree. You grow up fast, yeah.
Yeah, you grow up fast.
You do.
You're gonna learn. Or you're gonna learn today. Listen, that professor gonna get you right toed. And then we also gonna learn. We gonna whether you have brothers and sisters or not, you're gonna bond real quick. You're gonna find a kinship and a relationship. I was the only child growing up. My roommate now, oil and vinegar, but that's my roommate. If he called me today, I got it.
We like that.
How about our dorms?
They not staying in a dorm. They staying in Taj Mahal. That is not a dorm.
But our dorms are more than just dorms. Our dorms are more of the whole community. Barbershops, there was the beauty shop, there was the corner store.
We had the nail shop, the
nail shop,
the food pantry.
There was some of everything. There was the thrift store. There was a whole ecosystem right in our dormitory. That's
true. I agree with that one.
And last but not least, number 10, our HBCUs are a different world. And that's all I got to say about that.
No, that's definitely true. It's nothing like it.
So to our celebrity edition of College Hill, I'm hoping you all have, if you haven't seen it yet, you got to go check out BET Plus and go check this out. It's a great show. I've been binge watching it, trying to check it out, trying to see what's happening. But you know what's interesting, Monique?
What's that?
Is that these celebrities weren't always celebrities. They had to start from somewhere, right? They had to start from everyone had to have there's a process. Like they were trying to tell Ray J in the very first episode. Everyone didn't just have the brand. It's a process. So we have a young man coming up in our next segment, right after commercial break. His name was Ronald Matthews, and he had to learn the process, right? And so he's learning with our hot topic of the day, breaking into the entertainment business. He's a 2021 graduate of Wilberforce University, your alma mater. And he's right here in Cleveland, Ohio. And he is now a screenwriter.
Oh wow.
And he's got a movie that he wrote that's already out. Yes. We'll be right back with more of the HBCU Alumni House Party right after this.
For more than 75 years, UNCF, the United Negro College Fund, has worked to combat deep-rooted obstacles to higher educational access, achievement, and career success, annually providing financial and educational support to our 37-member historically Black colleges and universities. Please give what you can. UNCF, our HBCUs, and our students appreciate you and your donation, no matter how big or small. A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Do you have hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars to pay college application fees if you want to apply to multiple colleges? Do you want to complete several college applications entering the same information over and over again at college fairs? Save both time and money with the Common Black College app by going to commonblackcollegeapp.com and applying to over 50 historically Black colleges and universities at the same time. Thank you, and get educated.
Listen, you already know that the HBCU experience is like no other college experience. And as a matter of fact, it is an experience that you will remember for the rest of your life. Now, not only should you be able to remember the time, you should also be able to represent the memory with a life on the yard apparel. Now, these shirts allow you to bring a little bit of nostalgia back by allowing you to wear the memories of being on the yard, especially from some of those landmarks that no longer exist. This is my freshman dorm right here. Now, right now, you can represent those memories in your dorm life and support the HBCU Alumni Care campaign with your purchase. It's really easy. Just go to www.lotyapparel.com and search for your HBCU and dorm. Use the promo code HBCU Live, and $2 each purchase will support the campaign. Now, if you don't see your school or your dorm, just drop your company a message. Use the Contact Us tab, and they will work on supporting your request. So what are you waiting for? Purchase a shirt, support the campaign, and represent those memories with life on the yard apparel. Your HBCU experience. And don't forget to use the promo code HBCU Live. Hey, welcome back to the show. Again, I'm at Monique Robinson, and we are so glad to have you here with us once more. And again, we out here doing the thing. Listen, so we're talking about College Hill and breaking into the entertainment business. You got to start from somewhere, right? So we got a young man who recently graduated from Wilberforce University, the first and the finest.
First, the future, the finest.
The first, the future, the finest. All right. All the way from Cleveland, Ohio. He's also a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Y'all show some love. Make some noise for my friend, brother Ronald Matthews.
Hello.
What's going on, my brother? How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm trying to dodge 2 pandemics and these gas prices. So it's real. It's real.
It's real.
They can go down up there?
No. Listen, I left Texas.
In the 350s, I'm grateful.
I left Texas, came back here, and them prices were still high.
Yeah.
I ain't got time. Listen. Anyway, Monique, let's jump right into this question. So, our HBCU hot topic of today is breaking into the entertainment business. Now, breaking into the entertainment business. Ronald, what was it like for you to even think about being a screenwriter? What was the process?
The process, it's like expectations versus reality type of thing, because I thought screenwriting was easy. You just type a few lines and there you go. Like, no, like it's a whole process right down to producers, line producers, rewrites, lots of rewrites. Like screenwriting isn't just you writing a bunch of words and then magic happens. Screenwriting is a whole process in and of itself. So
maybe
it's
for somebody who doesn't know, what does it mean to be a screenwriter?
So to be a screenwriter is to really tell a story as as practical as possible, honestly, truly. You're not trying to write a book. You're really trying to tell the director what you see on paper. You're really trying to communicate to everybody that's working on this project what you see and how you see it. That's basically the job of the screenwriter. No time for fluffy words. No time for that.
He said the fluffy word. Now,
Nothing. No, let me tell you. I try to write poetically, and the producer was like, "What is this?"
Oh wow.
God damn it!
I was like, "Oh, I thought we said no."
Oh wow.
So wait a minute now. What? So wait. So did you actually go to Wilberforce to major in this, or did you kind of stumble into this through a process? I mean, how did you get to this point?
This was really a process, honestly, truly. Like, if you told me, like, when I entered Wilberforce, that, hey, look, like, your thesis is going to be coming out in 4 years, I would have been like, you lying. I'm going to be a lawyer. I thought I was going to be a lawyer. Nope. Honestly, truly. Like, when it all started, honestly, truly, when one of my teachers, Mr. Fox, had actually introduced me to a screenwriter program called Final Draft. And that's when I started to like do like I did like a little prototype short story. I didn't think anything would come of it. But as I started to write, I was like, I really want to see myself do this, honestly, truly. And really, the magic didn't start happening until I had crossed Alpha Alpha Fraternity Incorporated and had networked with the people from the chapter that it really started to materialize.
Okay, come on, let it materialize. Let it happen. That thing started to simmer. It was simmering. All right, so now you go through the process. You start to write. You do the rewrites. So how did you at some point get a producer? And how did you connect with the production company and all those kinds of things?
Yes, I was actually part of a mentorship program called the Artistic Standard Mentorship Program. So I had a mentor who's going to be my producer. Now, they had it to where you could be the producer and the director because they had classes on that. But I took them classes and I was like, I don't think I could do a producer, nor could I be a director. I'm going to just stick to screenwriting because if you put it in my hands, it just won't get done.
Wow. Okay. All right. So now, let me tell everybody about this movie. This short. It's called Echoes. It's about a 21-year-old Lucy King is forced to return home after she ran away 4 years earlier. Now, Dominance, a secret government agency, tracks her after stealing a highly classified 1970s era television from the organization. Now, Lucy, seeking safety, returns to her mother, claiming the television contains the consciousness of the family's patriarch, Walter Diamond. Their secret will be revealed when both sides collide.
Wow.
Now, Monique, what you think about that?
I think that it is going to be very action-packed. I'm like, do I have an all-black subscription? I'm trying to think.
Oh, but wait a minute, baby. We're going to tell you how you can get you one. Now, I'm not here to endorse them necessarily, but we're going to tell you how to get you one. But before we ask Ronald a little bit more about the writing process or what this means, let's take a quick snapshot and check out this trailer of Echoes.
Lucy. Please advise.
Tell him to stay the search. Nobody goes home till we get that TV.
We've been advised to stay the search. We have a light reading, so be on standby.
Granddad is gone, baby.
I saw him, and they're holding him at Dominance. Ma, Granddad is alive.
Last time I saw Papa, we were escaping from Dominance. Lost in the echoes. He gave his life for us. Granddad is dead, baby.
Okay, I'm intrigued. I'm like,
yes. I watched
what?
it.
How did you come up with the concept? Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm scared of like thrillers. Like, I would have to watch a whole comedy show, and I'm sitting here like this, like, ooh, if I watch this, what I'm gonna watch next. But how did you come up with that concept?
Yes, honestly, truly, like this was actually supposed to be. It went from magic to sci-fi. On my mentor, because he read it and he was like, this really has like a sci-fi edge, and I really want you to lean into that. So I had like garnered some inspirations from like, it was this sci-fi show called Warehouse 13, and then this website called SCP that I frequent a lot, and I had gained a lot of inspiration from that. And so from like getting a lot of inspiration from that, I'm like, okay, I want to tell a sci-fi story. I want my hand on a sci-fi story.
Well, you rocked it up, because you had me there like this on the screen.
So
I'm like a sci-fi with Black people.
Listen, so we can now watch this short because it's about 18 minutes long, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we can watch this movie short. It's now available on All Black, which is another app that you can download to all your streaming platforms and things of that nature. But we love, at some point, whenever you get a copy, if you give us the rights, we'd love to be able to air your whole entire show right here on this show. So I'm gonna put it out in the atmosphere, Ronald. If you get the rights, and we would love to be able to, if we can get the rights, we would love to be able to broadcast that entire segment here on the Alumni House Party and bring you back, and maybe bring the director back as well and talk a little bit more about it. But All Black now, you can actually get a 7-day subscription for free, and then go check it out, and then come on back. And we can talk about it some more. Listen, we're going to take a quick break. I got a quick pause for the calls. We're going to come back, do some closing thoughts. We're going to talk to Ronald and get a final thought from him. Right after this commercial break, you're watching the HBCU Alumni House Party. Don't touch that dial. Be right back. Hey, everyone. Let me tell you about exclusively HBCU. They are more than your typical subscription box service. Their mission is to highlight and collaborate with other HBCU alums and entrepreneurs while providing opportunities and scholarships to current and future HBCU scholars. And did I mention they have a really great product line like this, and this, and even this. The company's aim is to bring awareness to HBCU's rich history and showcase why our alma mater is still relevant and essential today. Now, they want to continue their support by donating 10% of each sale to the United Negro College Fund by using the promo code UNCF at checkout. So go check out their website at www.exclusivelyyhbcu.com and grab you something nice for yourself or that HBCU student of yours. Better yet, sign up for the quarterly subscription box and use promo code UNCF at the checkout. And by the way, tell them that your Uncle Anthony sent you.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckle tight. Both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. Well, not in your hand trying to text somebody back. Because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home. Hey, my HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours.
Hey everyone, here's another Inspire Me moment in 60 seconds. Today's thought is: vision is the art of seeing things invisible. To make your dreams a reality, you have to step out of your norm and do something different even when you can't see it. And let me be the first to tell you that there are some people in your life that will sit back and just watch. But know that what is for you is for you. And not everyone can see that. A true testimony of faith is the evidence of things not seen. So manifest that vision of yours and live abundantly. Hey, that's all I got for you today. Remember to do all of the things on social media. Go out and make today absolutely amazing.
As always, thank you for doing all the social media things such as like, comment, follow, subscribe, and share this message on all your media platforms. Even more, hit the bell notification so you never miss a video or an upload.
Hey, welcome back to the show. Listen, we got to get up out of here real quick. Before we do, I wanted to say that vision was for Ronald because he had a vision. He had a thought process. He wanted to get somewhere, even though he wasn't sure exactly where, because he remember he said earlier he wanted to be a lawyer, he wanted to do something else, but the vision had to make it plain. And he's okay, I'm going to write this thing out and make it happen. Hey, before we get up out of here, Ronald, do you have any parting words or anything you want to share with our viewing or listening audience right now?
Yes. They always say reading is fundamental, and how I started my writing process by reading books. So I would say the top 2 books that you want to read before doing writing is I have Still Like an Artist. This was a big inspiration, and the Hollywood Standard for screenwriting format, because you don't want to give it to anybody and you got a bunch of errors. So this book will get you right. So,
awesome.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. Monique, what you got for us?
I would like to thank everyone who assisted with our South Texas HBCU send-off, especially that 42 hookup, Dayton IAC and UNCF. So I would like to thank for their special donation and the people that came out. Oh, the men of San Antonio alum, Kappa Alpha Psi, who also assisted as well. So
awesome.
I got this week.
Awesome sauce. Listen, so I'm just trying to think, what else do I want? Oh my God, let me tell you about this one here. Now, I wish I had, I'm going to show all this next week. I got a video of Monique singing.
He stole it.
I do. I forgot that. I'm going to have it for next week's show. But we were in Houston. We went to karaoke. Let me tell you, boy, we had a time last night in Houston. I can't tell y'all what we saw. There were some things we saw. So shout out to my good friend Terrell Wilkerson, who hosted us throughout the weekend, and the HBCU Alumni, Houston Alumni Association, for allowing me to come and do a workshop for them. And to everybody else that was there, thank you so very much. Let's see what else got going on. Thank you, Daily Gospel Network. If you want to check us out on any of our networking, our broadcast channels, check us out on the Daily Gospel Network. We're also on podcast channels. So if you're listening on podcasts, Anchor, Spotify, Google Play, all those kinds of things. And now, we are now on an online radio station. We are now on WJWWradio.org on Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that means you can now watch or listen to the HBCU Alumni House Party Sunday through Saturday, except for Friday. So we're on every day but Friday, whether live or in the replay, morning, noon, night. We got you covered with some HBCU news, headlines, question of the day, hot topics, alumni, college speakers, the whole 9 yards. As always, thank you for allowing us to come into your house, in your car, in your homes, at work, all the time. Ronald, thanks for being here today to be a part of the show. And as always, even though I'm representing Talladega College, it doesn't matter what HBCU you went to. Support an HBCU. You got to. Because at the end of the day, we are all family. Hey, we'll see you next week. See you later. Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning into another fabulous segment of the HBCU House Party with your host, Anthony Brown. Tune in next week for more fun, education, and inspiration as we spotlight historically Black universities and colleges all over the country. So, until next time, support an HBCU and help cultivate the wealth of talent these universities and colleges have to offer. You never know, the student you help could be the next one change the world.
Better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from?